Warning. This video contains spoilers for the entirety of Kimi Ga Shine, Your Turn to Die. So please, for the love of Jinibashi, don't watch if you don't want to get spoiled. This is also a PARODY video and not meant to be taken seriously. So, you finished Kimi Ga Shine. You might have just returned from closing your save file after you had to get all the endings out of curiosity with tears in your eyes, or you might have just now opened a new YouTube tab after finishing watching that one playthrough because now you crave content to drown yourself into until the new chapter comes out. And hey, I'm not judging your choices. We're all in your same situation. But you're here for a specific reason, aren't you? That's right. And believe me, I understand you completely. I was in your same situation after all. Which is why, after months of therapy, I've decided to share a special guide to your poor unfortunate souls. That's right. How to get over Jotazuna from Kimi Ga Shine so you can finally stop kinning Sarachaduan by crying yourself to sleep every night and having your hallucination level rise more than the chances I have at confessing to my crush. So, enough rambling. Let's begin. Plan A, watch another series. This plan has been proven by science itself as super effective for whenever you finish a series and it shot you in the heart 15 times until you couldn't even piece it together. You're going to have a hard time getting over the current interest, but soon the more you sink into the new one and bury yourself in all of its content and tears, the more you'll heal from that mess. This move is, however, very risky, as it implies an endless cycle of getting fixated on various series without ever being 100% okay on your own. But you know what? Who cares? We're here to forget the pain Jotazuna gave us. Not to heal from Sarah's anime eyes word fever dream and tears trip no one signed up for the moment they logged into their local totally legal anime site. So yes. Try to watch another series and hope to God you'll be fine. Preferably not starring best friends like Joe. If you need recommendations, ask your local therapist, or Google, or your best friend. Wait. Never mind that. Onwards to Plan B. Plan B, go outside. Now I know this is going to be hard for a lot of you. There's a chance a huge percent of you haven't seen sunlight in weeks, maybe even months. I'm not judging you. I'd be the same without impulse control. But anyway, where were we? Right. Outside. You see, the outside gives us a myriad of possibilities to forget things faster than I forget what I had for dinner last night. You can walk for hours. You can visit the park. You can go out with friends. If you have any lol. You can buy shit like that sweet mango you wanted. If you have money lol. The thing is, you can do a lot just by stepping out of that greasy old room of memories and into the sunlight and forget the trauma that you feared would take up your entire life. Note that this will take a long time, as most of you aren't used to the outdoors, or are just very sad and accidentally listened to Clown's song for the billionth time. But hey. Baby steps is where it's at, bitch. You think Sari got rid of that monstrosity in her brain in one go? Nah fam. We had to deal with that shit for an entire chapter. Press F for sleep paralysis Demon Joe. But also. No. Speaking of, I'd like to give a PSA. Every week, 1,000 people are affected by the loss of Joe to the point of claiming to hallucinate him. If this happens to you, I'd suggest you go visit a therapist immediately. Don't even think of considering it. Just go and help yourself. Just because Sarah can't get the therapy she deserves because she's locked somewhere doesn't mean she wouldn't go the second she's out. Believe me, she's literally opening the door for you as we speak. If you feel embarrassed about going to the therapist because you keep seeing an unreal boy everywhere you go, They've probably dealt with similar or worst cases before. And besides, I said it before. This case is unfortunately very common. I wouldn't be surprised if therapists by now had a code word to use with their patients whenever someone walks inside the room. Bees, yes, going to the therapist counts as going outside. Two birds with one stone, bitch. End PSA. Back to the list. Plan C, wipe your memory. You heard me. It worked for Sarah in the bad end. Why shouldn't it work for us? But how do we found such thing on the internet? Simple. The same way we found where to install Kimi Ga Shine. Google, bitch. There has to be a government facility somewhere hiring test subject for memory wiping, right? Or maybe just participate in the Area 51 raid and pray they have that good shit. Plan D, cope with memes. The Kimi Ga Shine fandom offers enough meme material to last for a while as a coping mechanism against the huge sadness Yokozuna inflicted on us all. It's not enough, but it grows every day, so it'll definitely last in time for Chapter 3 to come out. Will it cure you? Maybe not. But will it stop your mourning from spreading? Hell yeah. Hashtag Sarachaduan approved. Anyway, so that's my hot take on how to get over Yokozuna. Rest in peace, sweet boy. And please stop making us cry with those lines. SMH. Thanks for watching this badly edited shitpost. If you have any more advice, please share it to the world. Thank you everyone. And remember, Joe is best friend boy. And dry those tears.